calling it a love song.
What is up, my beautiful gemstones? It's Mary Gem and I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be on letters from your crush, guys. Literally, we got full on letters. I'm super excited for this video. We got 6 piles here today. Let's get straight into it. So this is pile number 1. Okay, sorry about that, I was trying to find the viewfinder. Okay, so this is pile number 1. It's really pretty. It looks like blinding lights, and like it reminds me of the song Blinding Lights by The Weeknd. Okay, and then we got pile number 2. For some reason this reminds me of like a puzzle, but it's a tree. But yeah, like it reminds me of like Bambi, the movie, and like it just reminds me of like Selena Gomez, even like Cancerian vibes, or like Gemini, Pisces. Okay, and then we got pile number 3. So it says 60. This is part of a paintbrush, so you know, change, starting something new, maybe painting your bedroom, or like stability, like, you know, earth sign energy. Okay, then we got pile number 4, and this just gives me like Sagittarius energy. Like this gives me when a fire sign and an earth sign date each other, or like when an air sign and a water sign date each other, where it's kind of like chaotic but we love it, you know, like we're here for it. And then we got pile number 5. So this is a really nice material. It's kind of just like this yarn, but like it's scarf. So it's like, you know, you meet someone and they seem so like rough around the edges, but then they're actually a really nice person on the inside. So there's this like, you know, resting bitch face, Gemini, Virgo type energy, but it's really nice. So yeah, it's also a really nice color. And then we got pile number 6, and for some reason this reminds me of Soul the movie, like, you know, like just like reminds me of like your soul purpose. It's just some leaves, you know, like floating around, and like just, yeah, opportunities, looking for something new, just like, you know, vibing, cruising, seeing what's happening, like, okay, what's this, what's that, and like curiosity. So yeah, guys, these are the 6 piles. Please pick as many as you guys would like. Please watch the entire video as well, and yeah, let's get straight into it. Well, what is up, pile number 1? Let's get straight into your reading. So what is a letter from your crush? What does your crush want to tell you, and all of that other Gucci stuff? Let's get straight into it. So the first, well, I mean, the letter that I got for you, it says the number 32. Okay, so this is your letter. Ooh, I'm super excited. So yeah, this is what it looks like. And then the card that I'm using to channel your energy is the teardrops card. Okay, but before we get into it, let me first, you know, take out all the cards, and then we'll get into the juicy letter that I got for you. Like, let me just like even like just like flip it over. But I was getting something about this person might be a bit scared of like the intensity of this connection. Maybe you've been coming on really strong or something, or I just feel like they're afraid of like, yeah, getting emotional with you. Was kind of like, yeah, they're afraid to move forward. Something about this person taking a step back from you. So if you've been noticing maybe your crush just not being as affectionate, as vocal with you, not being as lovey-dovey, I do feel like it has to do with kind of like them just feeling really coiled up inside, basically. So yeah, the first card that we got is Magnus, and you know, Magnus is a favorite on this channel, so I will insert a photo over here of Magnus Spain. He is a familiar favorite, And then as for tarot, we got the 7 of Pentacles, the 3 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. So so we got the 7 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. So there is this energy where it's kind of like, I definitely do feel like your crush cares about you a lot. I just feel like they're kind of lacking this emotional depth, because like with all this, it's kind of like there's no water, there's no cups to talk about like their emotional fulfillment, to talk about their emotional desires. So I do feel like it's hard for your crush to kind of envision a future with you guys together. Like all they can think about is troubles and like what else could happen. But I mean, with the Ace of Pentacles, this talks about a new opportunity. It talks about, you know, starting something new and new stability. And I do feel like I can see them thinking about maybe you guys dating, but I do feel like it's kind of hard for them to get out of their head and think about like the positive sides of getting into a relationship, and not just how can I say, festering kind of on like the negative aspects of getting into a relationship, because, you know, there's positives and negatives to everything. I mean, almost everything. So your letter says, Dear Angelica, Rosalina, Kwan, and Zephany. So definitely those could be some of your names, or maybe you can spell your name in these names. But yeah, so it says, there's no easy way to say this. I'm in love with you. I know I've hurt you, given you mixed signals, and lied to you so much more, but I only want to be with you. I can see a future with us together. I promise to stop playing games and to start prioritizing you. Just give me a chance. I won't break your heart. And then in brackets it says sweet talker, and then it says J, Manny, or Joe. So their name could start with a J or an M. You know, maybe they call them like by a nickname like Manny or Danny or Fanny or Glammy. I don't know, but I'm getting like they have like a nickname. But yeah, guys. Okay, well, number one, I see you doing all the things here. Let me put this over here so that you guys can still see the letter while I'm going through your cards. So yeah, this person is basically in love with you, and they've really hurt you in the past, has given you mixed signals. With the Seven of Pentacles, this is talking about like, you know, waiting for someone. It talks about just like, yeah, waiting for someone. So maybe you've been kind of waiting for your crush to just own up and to be honest with you and to tell you the truth and not lie to you and not like gaslight you, not make you feel like maybe you did something wrong. And then Three of Pentacles is kind of like when they do finally come up to you, when they do finally tell you, hey, like I love you, when they do finally have that huge, you know, declaration of love, it's kind of like, it's amazing as what you wanted, but it still didn't, you know, emotionally satisfy you. So I do feel like Spirit is saying that your crush definitely does have feelings for you back, but I don't see this person particularly satisfying you emotionally. I feel like, you know, when it comes to, you know, written on paper, you guys are amazing together. I do see them trying to right their wrongs. I do see them trying to be a better person. With the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like there's a lot of opportunities for your crush to kind of just be better than they were in the past. So like if they used to text people, you know, behind your back, I do see them really trying to stop and like actively trying their best. But you know, if external circumstances come back, I do feel like it's going to be hard for them to kind of push it back again. But yeah, this does talk about, you know, a future and like being together. You know, they're trying to stop playing games. I do see you guys becoming very serious. Like nonetheless, I do see a very serious relationship coming out of this. Like, you know, Magnus and Alec, I'll put a picture over here. They are a very serious relationship, but they also have this emotional depth where they care about each other. So I do feel like that's something that you guys are lacking, where it's kind of like we're sorry about that, guys. But yeah, like, you know, like Alec and Magnus from Shadowhunters, it's kind of like they have that emotional depth. And I just feel like pile number one, your crush is kind of struggling to find what they're fighting for, and like not in a bad way, guys. It's kind of like they want to fight for this connection, they want something to happen, they will, you know, it's serious, they care about you, but it's kind of like at the end of the day, it's kind of like they're not really sure why they're trying to stop it, you know. It's like I hope you guys can understand what I'm trying to say. But yeah, that is what I got for pile number one. I really hope the video resonated. I love you loads, and let's get into the next one. What is up, pile number two? Let's get straight into your reading. So letters from your crush, all right. See, and you know, what is your crush when I tell you, and all of that other Gucci stuff. So this is your letter over here. It says 99, so maybe the number is 999 or like 99 and it means something to you. But let's get into it. So this is your letter. Ooh, I felt something like damn. Okay, this is your letter. I'll get into it in a second. I first want to take out all your cards and then we'll get into it. But I am getting something about, like, you know, trying to add two and two together, trying to connect the dots, trying to see where you went wrong, trying to evaluate yourself. So I definitely do see a lot of like self-evaluation in this connection. I do feel like your crush has been trying to kind of trace back these steps. Maybe they're kind of thinking about the past a lot. They're getting caught up in something. I will link down the song Caught Up by, I think it's Molly. I forgot who sings it, but it's like, yeah, like caught up basically. It's kind of like, yeah, this connection's like getting caught up in something else. But yeah, let me turn this over. Let's see. So the first card that we got is keep calm and okay. So yeah, it's important to keep calm. So I do feel like your crush has been trying their best to kind of not really think about this connection too much. They're trying not to overthink things. They're trying to just be like, okay, if I want something, I'll go after it. If I don't, I won't go after it. So it's kind of like this person's really like, you know, black and white. There's no in between. There's no middle ground. Except for when it comes to certain connections, because I was getting like, you know, you guys being caught up, but I feel like they look at things very objectively. It's like, I know I say with the keep calm and everything, like this person's trying to keep calm, but it's kind of like, imagine a Virgo trying to be in a non-monogamous relationship. Like, yes, it works, fam. Like, I know a lot of Virgos that are literally that, just like, they're not monogamous, they're like players. And not that I'm equating being non-monogamous being a player, by no means. You can be non-monogamous and still be super loyal. I'm just saying that, like, it's kind of like imagining a sign trying to let loose and have fun, where it's kind of like, it can happen, fam, but it's a sight to see. So yeah, the first card that we got is the Queen of Cups. We got the Seven of Swords and also the Five of Wands. So I do kind of see a bit of like disloyalty, a bit of arguments, but I do feel like this person is trying, though. Like, they're trying their best, but it's kind of like, are they trying hard enough, though? I mean, yeah, you're trying your best, but maybe your best isn't good enough. I don't know. I said that, but yeah, let's see. So your letter says, Dear Macy, Riansha, Roland, and Luke, I know that you notice me. I can tell that when we talk, there's whispers and people expect something to happen between us. But if I'm being honest, I'm still jealous. You get to hang out with whoever you want, and I feel shut out. I don't want you telling everyone our business. How did word get out about us? I'm not ready for this. I notice you. And then it says Carlos, and then it says Cameron and Cami. So those could be their names, those could be your names as well. But okay, that was intense, fam. That was intense. So part number 2, I kind of feel like, yeah, this person noticed you, they saw you, and they were kind of like with the Queen of Cups and like, you know, the curious card where it's like they saw you and they were kind of like, oh, like, wow, you're so interesting, it looks so like you calm them down in a way also, because this person might be someone that's overly aggressive. Like, you know, they're always kind of like yeah, seeing things black and white. They're kind of like a bit of a bully. They aren't that nice to everyone. And it's kind of like you see the nicer side of them, but like other people just see them as being like a huge bully. I am getting that as well. So there could be maybe a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or there could be, I'm still getting Virgo energy, like I'm getting Taurus, Virgo for some reason. But yeah, there could be a fire sign as well, definitely Sag, Leo, or Aries. And it's kind of like this person really is not comfortable with you telling people their business and like your business as well, you know. It's kind of like they don't like that you get to hang out with other people. They get really jealous. I feel like what the Seven of Swords is kind of like, yeah, going behind someone's back. So it's like this person wants to be able to just, you know, talk to whoever they want to without being tied down in this monogamous thing. So I do feel like part number 2, this is a more of like a non-monogamous relationship. Like I feel like you're seeing more than one person, they're seeing more than one person, and it's kind of like it's making them upset in a way. So they aren't happy with the way that this connection is headed. They aren't happy with the direction this connection is headed, and they aren't ready for the next step. They're kind of still saying, listen man, like I just met you, like I just saw you for the first time and I thought you were attractive, but like I didn't ask for all this drama. Five of Wands, they didn't ask for all this conflict that they're saying I can't be dealing with, you know, meeting your parents, meeting your family, meeting your friends. They're saying I'm not ready for that, like I can't, we're moving way too fast, can we take a step back? And I feel like because maybe they don't feel ready for the next step, it's kind of like they're acting out in different ways. So maybe they're indulging in sleeping with other people, or they're indulging in smoking, in drinking, in going out with their friends, and it's kind of like it's not really making them think straight. But I do feel like part number 2, it's like you offer this sort of like just like this calm serenity, and they really are attracted to you physically and emotionally. But yeah, I feel like every relationship has their faults, and I'm sure you guys can work through this. But yeah, like let me know if this video resonated. Like that was so intense, guys. I love you, I care about you so much. And yeah, let's get into the next one. What is a part number 3? Let's get straight into your reading. So letters from your crush. All right, hey, so this is your letter from your crush. It says 101, 101. So maybe these numbers could mean something to you, like maybe you're always seeing 10 10 10 or 111. But yeah, let's get into it. So let's see. This is what your letter looks like. Ooh, it's like already I just feel like it's like coming out to me. But okay, yeah, so we'll read your letter as soon as I, you know, take out all the cards and be like lay everything out, then I'll read your letter. I'm hearing something about like your crush really does like you, but something about this being super cliche and kind of like you guys make sense in a lot of ways, because maybe you guys have been best friends for kind of the longest time and it just makes sense. Or it even could be something like you guys met on a dating site, you guys met online or something, and it's just like I just feel like you guys clicked, like, you know, from day one. And they just like that, like they don't have to think about like I'll turn this around, but they like that they don't have to just think about like, oh, do you like me back? Like they don't have to think about that. They just feel like when they're with you, they know how they feel about you and they know how you feel about them as well. And I just feel like it's very mutual. But then at the same time with the fake card, because this is the fake card, it's kind of like maybe they are lying to their friends, or I just feel like they aren't, yeah, they don't want to label this connection maybe, or yeah, I just feel like this person likes this connection, they like you a lot. I feel like this person really is into you, but I just feel like they need some time to just adjust to you know, being called your partner, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, but your partner, whichever gender. Because it's kind of like this is their first serious relationship. This is their first time, you know, being committed to someone. This is their first time caring about someone in this way. And it's gonna take time for them, you know, because I do see this person wanting to spoil you. I just feel like this is amazing, like I love it already, but we'll get into it. So the first card that we got is the smiling soul. Okay, so this person honestly just feels super happy with you, and they really do think of you as being someone very important to them. And they're saying even if you guys don't end up dating, they see you as being an amazing friend, and they truly like you as a person. Like they really do. I feel like there's a romantic attraction as well as a physical attraction, and that's super important. So as for tarot, we've got the 4 of Cups, the Death card, ooh, and the 6 of Swords. Interesting. So this talks about not being interested in a relationship and then starting something new, and then kind of worrying about being in a relationship, but just feels like this person doesn't like the term boyfriend, they don't like the term girlfriend, they don't like the term relationship. So I do feel like this person might have commitment issues, but this person really does care about you guys for real. It's kind of like being in love with an air sign, because honestly Aquarius, Gemini and Libras, they are amazing people, but like most of them got a lot of, you know, commitment issues. But honestly, when they do finally settle down, when they do finally find someone they do like and they do date you, it's amazing. It just takes some time. So I do feel like this connection just needs a lot of reassurance and kind of just like coddling even in a way. And yeah, but let's get into it later. I'm super excited. Ooh, I'm so scared. So it says, Dear Jane, Jessica, Jared, Amanda, you are mesmerizing. I want to go dancing with you, take you out and just have a good time. Let's not worry about labels or responsibilities. Your friends don't like me and I don't like them. I like how you dress. We'd look good together. Let's just see what happens. Yeah, yes, there are things stopping us from being together, but I just want to focus on having a good time. Ooh, pile number 3. I bet. Let's have a good time. So yeah, I just feel like this person is really into you. Like honestly, they could write a book about how they find you so physically attractive and how emotionally they just find you so endearing. But yeah, with the 4 of Cups, I just feel like they are kind of like not interested in getting into a relationship, because they know that maybe, yeah, your friends don't like him or this person, whichever gender, your friends don't like them, or their friends don't like you, or it's kind of like people don't really support this connection, and they're kind of saying like, let's just not worry about them, like let's not even pay them attention, like let's just do our own thing, like who cares if people are, you know, with us or against us, like I don't care, do you care? And it's kind of like this person is trying to get you on their side. They're trying to get you to agree with them on something. So if your crush has been maybe trying to tell you an idea, trying to tell you, hey, like, let's go out somewhere, or let's just me and you get away from this place, I just see them trying to come to you and convince you to do something. And then with the death card, I'm seeing a huge shift happening in this connection where it's kind of like I feel like all these readings are getting really negative, but it's not really negative, guys. I'm just getting the vibe where it's like, because the death card and then afterwards getting the 6 of swords, I do kind of feel like if you don't put your foot down, you know, maybe like 6 months in, like you can give them time, you know, have fun, enjoy this connection, don't worry too much about, you know, the labels and everything. But I feel like there is gonna come a time where you have to tell them, listen fam, like I can't just be, you know, in this boat with you, traveling wherever, you don't even have a destination, like, or what are we? You know, eventually you guys will have to have the what are we talk. Eventually you'll have to say, listen fam, like I need to know, like tell me about your life, I need to know more about you, because it feels like your person might be holding things back from you, like maybe they have a child, maybe they're getting divorced or something, and it's kind of like, to some people it wouldn't be that big of a deal where it's like, oh, they have a child, that's fine, but maybe for you that's a deal breaker. So spirit is really saying that you need to get to know this person while you guys are still in your friend situation, while you guys are still, you know, not labeling things, because there might come a time when, okay, they're ready enough to get into a committed relationship with you, but you found out like a year later, actually, yeah, they have a child, and then it's kind of like, because you guys never spoke about things, because you guys, like, you don't have to be dating someone to get to know them, you know. So I think spirit's saying just enjoy this time together with them, have fun, but also find out who you're dating, find out who this person is, because you could find out something about them that could make you want to leave them, and vice versa about them as well. So yeah, talking about ulterior motives and everything, but just know your crush very well. I think that's all that spirit is trying to say, just know them very well. And yeah, that's what I got for your reading. I really hope that it resonated. I love you loads, and let's get into the next one. What is the plan before this gets straight into your reading? So letters from your crush, what does your crush want to tell you, and all of that other Gucci stuff. Let's get straight into it. So this is the card that I'm using to channel your energy. It's the ant and then the flower, and then this is your letter. So it says 1-1, okay, the number 11. You know, I'll put a picture of you of 11 from Stranger Things. You know, maybe she has a crush on you guys, okay. I'm talking about 11, not Millie Bobby Brown, okay. Okay, so this is your letter. It's pretty long. It seems really intense. It seems really, yeah, I got the gist of that. I got the gist of it. So pile number 4, I feel like your crush likes you, but they like you in a very superficial type of way, in a way. Sorry about that. Okay, like I definitely was getting that. I feel like pile number 4, your crush might like you, but in like a bit of a superficial way, where they like that they can come to you when it's kind of is beneficial to them. And I feel like sometimes you might forget that it's important to kind of take note of how this person treats you, because if they don't treat you well, it's kind of like they don't deserve you at all. And you know, people change, and I feel like maybe you forgot kind of like because I feel like you guys have been friends for a very long time, or you've liked this person for a very long time, and it's kind of like maybe you don't date people that much, so you're kind of not used to how somebody should be treating you, or you've been this person's friend for so long that you kind of are just like, you're immune to kind of like when they don't treat you well. Like this reminds me, oh my god, of Theory of Love. I forgot their names in the TV in the thing, but I'll put a picture over here of Kai, I think, but it's off Jumple. Like I'll put a picture over here, guys. It was so intense because this guy loved this other guy and they loved each other, but like this guy just treated him like shit. Like he was just like honestly a bad person. He was not a good friend, and yeah. And we'll get into it. Okay, so the first card that we got is "We are the connections we make." All right, hey. So that is a BoJack Horseman quote, and I'll put a picture of BoJack and I forgot the director's name. I'll put a picture of both of them on the screen over here as well. So I definitely do feel like there's this kind of like admiration for each other, but okay, there's an airplane. Let me just wait. Okay, super sorry about the pound before. Literally, like, there was some technical difficulties, but yeah, let's get straight into it. So, letters from your crush. I was basically just saying that I am getting the energy that maybe your crush might like you for superficial reasons. It's kind of like you guys just work in a way. We're like, yeah, you guys are best friends, and it just makes sense that you guys, you know, eventually, you know, like each other. It's kind of like a trope that's been done a lot in media, where it's kind of like, you know, when they try to get like two people trapped in a room together and then eventually it ends up, you know, them falling in love. But like in real life that wouldn't happen. It's kind of like that type of energy where it's like you're caught in a situation where it's just not very realistic. So I do feel like part number 4, there is this kind of like maybe living in a fantasy or hoping that they do like you contradictory or on the contradictory to how they treat you. So I do feel like part number 4, you kind of already know what they want to tell you, but you're still hoping for kind of this, maybe it will actually end up happening like this, but that's kind of like not what's happening. So the first card that we got is "We are the connections we make." Honestly, I really do love this quote. So this just talks about, you know, you being connected to your crush and your crush feeling connected to you as well, and them choosing who they want to date and choosing who they don't want to date as well. So this really does come down to yeah, connections, who you surround yourself with, wanting to be successful, ambition, drive. I'm getting a lot of different zodiac signs as well. Like I'm getting definitely Virgo, but I'm also getting like, yeah, Taurus. I'm getting some Scorpio, Cancer vibes as well. So as for your tarot, we got the 6 of Cups, Justice, and also the 8 of Pentacles. That makes sense. Like honestly, it really does. I feel like, wait, I want to move everything up a bit because yeah. So yeah, this talks about like, you know, a childhood friend, someone you've known for such a long time, and then the Justice card, you know, eventually developing feelings for them. 8 of Pentacles, just working on yourself and realizing that maybe things don't always work out the way you want them to, but you can still, you know, be there for them even if it's not in a romantic way, and like discerning between do you want to be there for them as someone that is, it's kind of like, you know, sometimes when you have an argument with a parent or something, and I'm bringing parents into romance, gross, but let's just say for example your parent is also the principal at the school, and then your parent is busy sculling you out, and that's South African for they're busy, what's the English word for it? They're busy like shouting at you basically, and it's kind of like, are they talking to you as now the parent or as the principal of the school? So it's like, are they busy talking to you as their friend or like someone that knows that you have feelings for them? And it's really hard to discern between that. So yeah, let's get into your letter. It says, "Dear Francesca, Franny, Frankie, and Flame." So I'll put a picture of Frankie from Skins over here, African Lover, and I think his name's Luke also. The two of them, they are so toxic, but oof, damn, the things they do. So yeah, it says, "You are my best friend. I see you as someone I can talk to when I need to, and someone I can rely on. I don't like you like that. I know that I led you on. I'm sorry. I was really lonely. Please forgive me. I want you to be happy and not hung up on me. I'll still be here for you, but as a friend. Celeste, Sabrina, and Macy." So for some reason, I'm also getting Nancy from Stranger Things. I'll put a picture over here. But yeah, guys. So I do feel that part number 4, this person really does care about you. Maybe they did until later on maybe they kind of made it seem like Eight of Pentacles that oh, you're too young, or oh, we're both too young, or oh, like we're in high school now, but like when we're out of high school, when we're in college, we can date each other, or when this happens, we can date each other. And it's kind of like they kept putting off the idea of you guys dating, and I just feel like they knew from the beginning that like maybe they weren't like attracted to you, or they just kind of felt like they didn't have feelings for you. It could be that this person was already in another relationship, but either way, it's like they knew what they were doing, but they didn't want to hurt your feelings. And it just feels like they thought that maybe if this happened, or if that happened, or if this changed in their life, that you guys would end up dating. But I feel like they realized eventually that it wasn't about like circumstances. It's just about, you know, them not liking you in a way like that. And this does remind me of like, you know, that show Sex Education, where it's like sometimes people like you wait, sometimes your crush doesn't always like you back, and it's fine. You're gonna find someone that does like you back like that. And Six of Cups, this person still wants to be there for you as a friend. The Justice card, they want to do what's fair. Eight of Pentacles, and they're still working on it. You know, they're trying to do better. They're trying not to lead you on. They're trying not to get ahead of themselves. They're trying not to put themselves in a situation with you where maybe it would make you guys catch feelings or something. It's kind of like, you know, like I know for me personally, like I remember when I was dating this one guy, like we were just like casual, but like he kept wanting to do like, you know, romantic things with me, like, you know, like going on dates, holding hands, you know, meeting family. And it's kind of like, why would you want to, I wouldn't want to put myself in a situation where I would get used to that, and where like I would, yeah, you know, it's just like, if that's not going to be the future of us, why would we keep doing that? So it's important to kind of put your boundaries down and say, hey, look, if you're not going to be, you know, dating me long term, like we can't be doing this stuff, like we need some distance. But yeah, so that's what I got for part number 4. I really hope the video resonated. I love you loads, and let's get into the next one. What is our part number 5? Let's get straight into your reading. So letters from your crush, and what does your crush want to tell you, and all of that other Gucci stuff. Let's get straight into it. So the first card that we got is the shell, like, you know, the shy card, but like, I'm shy but I like you and I'm giving you my heart and everything. So it's super cute. Like, this is low-key one of my favorite cards. So yeah, and then this is a letter from your crush. It says HH, so maybe that could be important to you. I'm getting something about like technology, laptops, yeah, mostly about technology and like the evolution of communication. So maybe you guys first started talking in person, or like you guys first started talking on an app, and then it was to WhatsApp, then it was Instagram, and it's kind of like you guys have just evolved over time. And it's really sweet, you know. Maybe before you guys weren't really thinking about maybe each other in a very romantic way, but now it's kind of like, oh shit, like you're actually kind of cute, like I could actually, you know what I mean. So yeah, it's changing your mind about how you see someone, how you perceive them. Okay. Ooh, so this is your letter. Okay, it's pretty long, but ooh, that looks so juicy, but I'm gonna put it away just for a second. Let's first get all your cards out. So also part 5, you guys got the most cards, so very interesting. I definitely do feel like your crush has a lot to get off their chest, and let's get into it. Okay, the first card that we got is, are you in love? So I do feel that part number 5, your crush has really thought about, yeah, I just feel like they looked at you before as kind of like, oh, you're just like a normal person. Like I just feel like they saw you and they didn't really attach like, oh, you're attractive, oh, you're this, oh, you're that. They kind of were just like, okay, you're a person. But now it's kind of like you're thinking, wait, like, oh shit, like the way that you just said that now, or like, oh shit, like actually you'd be an amazing partner, like I feel like we'd be actually nice together. Or I just feel like they started second guessing themselves, and they just started realizing that actually they have feelings for you. And it just feels like they just realized it, or they kind of are just like, they just found out that they like you in a more than a friendship way, and they're not really sure how to go about it in a way, because maybe you are into somebody else, or it's like Clueless. Like I'll put a picture over here of Clueless and the other guy, I forgot his name. but it's like they don't know how to act around you because they have always been your friend, and now it's like, this is so awkward and so weird. So I'm definitely getting a lot of awkward vibes. The next card that we got is the corner street, okay, and this talks about you know, meeting on the corner of a street where it's kind of like at a crossroad. It's like when you're busy walking with someone and you're kind of like, okay, like you're busy walking and it's like, okay, well, I have to go this way, and the guy's like, okay, I have to go this way, and then you guys end up leaving, and it's like, say whatever you need to say now, because you know, we're going in separate directions. So I do feel kind of like your crush could be feeling like they just missed you, or they felt like they missed the opportunity to talk to you, and they feel like they're running out of time, and yeah, they just feel like you guys are both going in different directions. So as for your tarot, we've got the Ace of Wands, Five of Cups, and the Temperance card. So this person really finds you sexually attractive. You guys might have even had sex in the past as well. Like I feel like you already are dating your crush or something. But yeah, this person finds you very sexually attractive. They've thought about you a lot when they are doing the masturbation. The master, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna say the word because I'm gonna get demonetized. But you know, the M word. They definitely do think about you a lot. But again, with the Five of Cups, they feel disappointed in themselves. And then the Temperance card, they still feel like if they maybe like win you over, that you guys will have a chance to date, but they're not really sure how to do it. But I do see them trying to convince you or win you over about something. So let's get into your letter, okay? It says, Dear Selena, Marriott, Teddy, or Marsha, okay? I almost miss you. Things between us have never been easy. I like you a lot. I really do. But I'm not okay with how things are. I can't look past my beliefs or my intuition. I feel like something bad is going to happen. I should just keep my distance from you for now. If you really want to date me, you'll have to wait for me. And then it says Edward, Jazzy, and Max, okay? So guys, that was so heartbreaking, honestly. So yeah, I really do feel like with the Five of Cups, this person honestly is afraid that like if you guys move too quickly, or they're afraid that if they're afraid if you guys move too quickly, that you guys are basically going to ruin a good thing. They're afraid that if they tell you how they feel, you guys will ruin a friendship. I know my one friend, they are a Capricorn. I won't say anything else, but yeah, they're a Capricorn, and basically Spirit told them that they were basically meant to be with this guy, but it's just really complicated because this Capricorn feels like they feel like they want to be with them now, but Spirit told them that they need to wait. And they don't know what to do about it, and it's a huge predicament. And maybe you're also finding yourself in the same situation where it's like you feel like you're supposed to be with this one person, but like something is stopping you guys from being together, and your crush also feels like that. They feel like they want to be with you, but they just feel like it's not the right time. You know, you guys are going in two different situations, two different directions. You know, they find you sexually attractive. Like, it's not even about do they find you attractive, fam, they do, but something about how they feel on the inside, if it's about their belief or if it's about their intuition, they can't ignore their intuition, because every time they're with you, they're looking around, they're thinking, oh my gosh, is this person thinking about what I'm doing right now, or does this person improve my relationship, or they just haven't evolved completely by themselves. You know, I feel like this person still has a long way to go to just be their fully evolved zodiac sign or their fully evolved self completely. And they know that if they were to get into a relationship now, they would ruin it. Like let's say your Venus is in an earth sign, or your Venus is in like a fire sign, maybe Leo, Sag, or Aries. It's kind of like maybe they want to first be successful in something before they can get into a relationship, you know, and they're saying that they can't compromise on this right now. So it's best if they just, you know, maybe have some distance and separation between you. Or they're saying, Temperance card, you need to take over, you need to wait for them, you need to be doing the heavy lifting, because they can't right now. They can't give you that side, and they can't give you the emotional side, they can't give you the happy and fun side, because right now it's kind of like you guys are always going through tough situations. it's always intense and heavy and dark, you know. But they care about you and they're wondering, are they in love with you? They're thinking about it and they're not sure. But I mean, we got the Ace of Wands and that means yes, so they are in love with you, but I feel like they might not know it yet. So yeah guys, that is what I got for pile number 5. I really hope the video resonated. I love you loads, and let's get into the next one. What is our pile number 6? Let's get straight into your reading. So, a letter from your crush. What does your crush want to tell you? And all of that other Gucci stuff. Sitting there and I really hope you're having an amazing day. So yeah, let's get straight into it. This is your letter, okay? So it says 83, 8 and 3. So these numbers could be important to you. Maybe they're born on the 8th, or they're born on the 3rd, or something along those lines. But yeah, so let's see. I'm so nervous. Look at this. Oof, I knew it. I could already tell the energy. Like my eyes were just drawn to this, and literally it's highlighted, fam. You guys got the longest letter. This is intense, okay? I think this is also the first letter that I wrote as well, when I was busy channeling all the different messages. So yeah, but let's get into your cards first, and then I shall read your letter. Pile number 6, I'm getting the energy that you know, you guys have a lot of different opportunities to date each other. I feel like Spirit is saying that the answer isn't no. Like they're saying the answer is not no. Like it's not a no, but it's not a yes, but it's definitely not a no. So they're saying don't lose hope completely about this crush, but they're saying that, you know, there are so many different ways that things could turn out. It's like, let's say you're in high school, you're in grade 12, and there's a homecoming or prom king, prom queen, whatever, prom, whatever gender, let's say that's happening, right? You go, you sign up and everything, and it's kind of like, you could win, you could not win. It's not impossible that you win, but it's not impossible that you lose as well. And it's just like this energy where it's like, fam, Wheel of Fortune, everything is changing, and it's like you can't really tell what's gonna happen with this person, because this is very unpredictable energy where it's like, maybe like they could just change their mind, come to you one day and just like say, hey, actually, you know, I like you, let's hang out sometime. Or you could have that surge of like confidence and say you want to hang out with them. Because I'm seeing something about like, in order for this connection to work, somebody's going to have confidence to take the first step. And that's on period. So the first card that we got is the 3 a.m. card. So, you know, that talks about, you know, midnight feels. When it's 3 a.m., what are you doing? Are you the person that's sleeping, or are you the person that's busy binge eating, or maybe listening to sad songs, or are you busy stalking your ex or something? Because there just is something that's like stopping you guys from being together, because maybe you're still hung up on your ex, and it's kind of like you might be saying, oh, I'm over them, my ex who? I don't know, I don't care about my ex. But then it's like, what are you doing at 3 a.m.? Are you thinking about your ex? Or, you know, vice versa when it comes to your crush. It's like they like you, but like, what are they doing with their time? Are they making space for you in their life? Are they even trying to actively get into a relationship with you? Because it doesn't seem like they are. They like you, but they aren't showing it, but they aren't taking the time to, like, you know, make space for you, fam. It's like, you went to the shop and you bought a turkey and your entire fridge is stuff, so you need to make space. You know, you gotta check, okay, what's fruit, what's old, what isn't, and then make some space, my bro, okay? So yeah, the first card that we got is the Emperor, the Moon card, and the Knight of Cups. Fam, I feel like I might cry in this one. This is so sad, okay? But yeah, definitely this person could be a fire sign, but they might also be a water sign with literally the dolphin and everything. So they could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or a Aries, Leo, Sag. So there could be maybe a Leo sign, Cancer rising, Scorpio, Venus, and then let's say Pisces in Mercury, or Mercury in Pisces. But yeah, this person is very adamant. They know what they want, but I feel like they're afraid of what they want. So it's like they know they want to be with you, but they're afraid of that. They're afraid of taking the first step to, you know, talking to you and saying, hey, they want to be with you. Like, I just feel like it's not even that they're afraid. I just feel like they don't want to do it. It's like they like you, but they don't want to date you. They don't want to take the time to, you know, because the emperor over there, this is someone that is, you know, they're confident, they're strong, they're empowered, they're large, they're in charge, period. And now this emperor has feelings for you, the moon card. This is the hidden emotions. And what is the hidden emotions? The Knight of Cups. They want to offer something romantic to you. But now they don't want to do it though. That's how they feel on the inside. If somebody had to ask them, held a gun to the head and said, fam, who do you like? They would say your name. But now if they said, okay, well, then do something about it, then they'd be like, so it's just like that energy. And like, guys, I hope I'm not coming across like as mean or anything. Like, for real, I love you guys, you know, I love you, like, period. Like, I'm really not trying to come across as mean. It just feels like your crush, they really do like you, but it just feels like they aren't ready. Well, it's not even that they aren't ready. They don't want to date you. They don't want to take a step forward. They don't want to do anything. They just want to like you, and that's it. They'd rather like you from afar rather than up close. You know, they'd rather think about you at 3 a.m. instead of 3 p.m. when they can be with you at school or at work. So let's see. It says, dear Stacy, Amanda, Josiah, and Marcella, stationary. There's something that's so stationary about us. One day we're talking and I think something's going to happen. Then we go back to not talking to each other. I don't have your number. You never want to approach me. I definitely got that. And we're just strangers with so much potential. Maybe things are just black and white between us. We're either dating or we're nothing. Why can't we just be in the in-between? I can't give myself to a stranger. Love, B.O.B. This is so poetic. So let me know, pile number 6, is your crush like a poet or something? Because this just sounded so poetic, honestly. So yeah, I'll put the letter over here. Like, definitely, if you'd like to pause and read it, you guys can. It's a really sweet letter, it really is. So yeah, it just feels like this person, maybe Spirit is saying some advice could just be that you guys should try to find some middle ground, because they don't want to be doing all the work trying to, you know, get you, and vice versa. You don't want to be doing all the work trying to get them. And it's tiring having to guess whether they like you, and it's tiring having to maybe watch tarot videos and wonder, like, do they like me, don't they like me, and just like having to guess what is the next move. Like guessing, okay, are they going to talk to me today, or are they not going to talk to me? Are they going to ignore me today, or are we going to be dating today? It's just like, it's tiring having to guess the entire time. And I feel like Spirit is saying that you guys have to change something, you know. With the stationary talks about, you know, things staying the same. It's saying that you have to change the 3 a.m. to 3 p.m. You know, things have to change. You know, vocalize your feelings, say how you feel on the inside. Somebody has to take the first step. And if like this person still doesn't want to put in the effort, then honestly, like, you deserve better. That's on period. So yeah, guys, that is what I got for pile number 6. I love you so motherfucking much, and don't forget to comment down other video suggestions as well, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.